Hello and welcome. I am the Gaming Trucker, and this is Colony Survival. Welcome to my mountain base, home of the Dwarven colonists. Right now, the night cycle has just started. Well, a couple minutes ago it started. And I brought you over here to show you just a few changes that I've made to this colony. Starting up here in the front. Well, if you recall, we did expand our territory over there in our main outpost, and that did expand the safe zone over here in our colony. So I was able to push out the starting area of my defensive line. So I started up here, I added more of everything. I added more slingers, I added more archers, and as you can see, I've got a few more crossbowmen here as well. And it was necessary because I was over at my main colony, main outpost, and everyone over here was taken out, destroyed. This colony was completely wiped out. So, yep, I had to make a few changes over here. And also, I decided to go ahead, if you can see across the way over there, I put all of our furnaces over here. Sweet. Yeah, they're taking care of this rather well. There's quite a few changes I made here. So, as you can see, I have all these furnaces over here lined up. 2 furnaces and a chest all the way across. And if we bring up our colony information, nope, colony managed jobs, there we go. Smelters, I have 20. I had 17 total in our main outpost over there. And, well, that wasn't quite enough. Not nearly enough to keep everything going. So we're up to 20 of those now. I did leave a couple over there because we're going to go ahead and have the clay being mined and processed over at the main outpost. So yeah, I've got some changes here as well. Made this flat, went ahead and decided not to just have every single tin and iron exposed in this area. There is so much of it, and so far we haven't needed access to all of it. And if, you know, this is detrimental, I can always run over to the other mountain right over there and start another outpost over there. So, yeah, I've got another defensive line on each side over here. I just went out from our banner that way, and this way, although this is going to take some effort, because the mountain rises back up a little ways when we get over here. And if I open up this block right there, that is actually, this wall is actually the edge of our current safe zone. So if we want to put a defensive line over here, we're going to have to come to the middle of this white area. No, it's not easy to see here. So yeah, we've just come to the middle of the white area, and we would need to dig up to create a little tower on this side of it. Right now, it's not really necessary. I've got the defensive lines on each side, and then the main defense here in our own one and only entrance. Okay, those sides, there is no actual access into our colony, into our outpost from the sides. It's just a defensive window. And we can expand this as we see fit, if I decide we need to. All right, so that's what we have up here. I did remove one of our tin miners from here, and I added a couple of... Oops, I'm going the wrong direction. I added a couple of copper miners because, well, I was running out of copper. At one point, I was over 4,000 copper ingots, and the last I checked, I was down to about 1,700. So yeah, I added 2 more people mining copper. And I added also one more over here mining the stone. Alright, so what I'm going to do is take these guys out and put them back at our main colony. Alright, so I'm going to leave those two guys to just wander around. And I will end up using them as builders. So they're free to wander around, do whatever they want to do for a while until I'm ready to start doing some remodeling over here. So if we come down, here's the gold, right? Remember the gold. I still only have those two mining the gold. And then I expanded the living quarters quite a bit. So we've got a lot more beds. We have a total of 88 beds in this outpost right now. I can go ahead and expand it this direction towards the back a bit more if I choose to. I started out by just widening the area first. Okay, and that's it for this area, for this mining colony. Doesn't seem like a lot, but that actually took a lot of work to get all that done. And we're still working on a balance here as well. If I open up the inventory, how are we doing on our copper? Well, that's bronze. Copper is still, yeah, 1,763 copper ingots. Now, what's going on is we're actually producing more copper ingots than we ever have before. But as I expand our outposts, our threat level's going up. We're getting more monsters, so I'm using more archers and more crossbowmen, so we're consuming that copper even more. But even more so, we're producing more and more bronze, okay? And the bronze requires copper ingots. So if I come over here, look at the bronze. The bronze takes 2 copper ingots and 1 tin for every single bronze ingot. All right, so and that's why I went ahead and took away one of these guys that's mining the tin, because we're producing a lot more bronze than we're consuming at this point, and I just wanted to bring those numbers down a little ways. And this is gradually going down, which is fine with me. The gold seems to be pretty much staying even, but that's only because I am now producing gold jewelry in an effort to get more colony points. If you look up here at the top right of the screen, you can see I currently have 9,251 colony points out of a total of 9,600 capacity. So as soon as I get back, actually I don't have to get back, I can do that right here. I can increase our banner safe zone right here. All right, let's go ahead and do that. There we go, and now it's gone up to 10,000, so we'll need to put a couple more bronze lock boxes down in order to get the next level. And this is super important because I am getting more enemies, more monsters spawning in my fishing and water gathering area. The more monsters we're spawning in, the higher our threat level goes, the more often they're going to spawn in there. And they have gotten in and taken out several colonists. So I do need to get this banner safe zone expanded out beyond that water area that I have open. Okay. Health, yeah, eventually. Digger area size, it's currently at 1,000 blocks. I haven't needed anything more than that right now. Though I might very, very soon, and I'll show you why. Colonist capacity, current is 200, that's fine. Only requires 350 points, so that's not too bad. We currently have 1,751 points left. And builder area size, also 1,000 blocks. Okay, we're doing good. We are doing just fine. Now, the next 3 sciences that I do want to unlock is going to be the chicken meal, the researcher, and the jeweler. The jeweler is just going to be for getting more points, more colony points, and that's going to require gold ingots, brass ingots, bronze ingot, and leather with some rope. A lot of resources going into that thing. And it also has a very large crafting time, okay? So we'll have to see what kind of tools that station will use. Hopefully it will use bronze tools and not the jeweler's glasses. I haven't even opened up the jeweler's glasses. Shoot, I don't know where it would open up at yet. Okay, so yeah, those are the three we're gonna focus on first. No. I lied. I'm sorry. Special digger. I want this unlocked. There we go. Done. Can't take it back. It did not increase our threat level, just so you know. Yeah, there we go. Now, the next ones I want to do is the chicken meal, followed by the researcher, and then the jeweler. Now, chicken meal does not increase our threat level, but it does require a few more colony points. We do have the 50 tablet of ancient wisdom for that. Next is going to be the researcher. Now that's going to require paper, which I have not started producing yet. I'll need to get over there and get that going. Colony points, 1,000, that's not going to be a problem either. It's just the paper mainly. So 50 points for the chicken, 140, not points, tablets. 50 tablets for the chicken, 140 tablets for the researcher, and then another 100 tablets for the jeweler, and another 500 colony points. So all of these three things, sorry, right there, I can easily get done in this episode. Projectile trap is also on my list of next things to try out. It looks like it just shoots in a straight line, and that might be really useful for putting at the very end of the maze into my main colony. If you look here, it does 2,500 damage. So very cool. All right, we needed brass for something, and I can't think of what it was quite yet. And it looks like, or it sounds like, sorry, it sounds like it is nighttime already. Yikes. I can still make it back to the main colony at night. That shouldn't be a problem. You want to come with? Ooh, you know what? This could be a problem. They might hit me. Ow. Yeah, he did some damage to me. Nope. Sorry. Nope. Sorry. So, I want to unlock the special digger, or I did unlock the special digger specifically to help make our road from between our outposts. I want to see if that special digger, well, what's so special about it? If it, I mean, our current digger will dig out boxes and rectangles. So hopefully the special digger will dig. Well, what I'm hoping for is stairs. Hopefully it will do more than just a square or rectangle. But the more I think about it, I'm thinking maybe all it does is digs out specific blocks. That's what I'm thinking it is in reality. All right, I took out a couple of minor jobs. What did I remove? Oh, I forgot what I took out. Was that the clay miners? Probably. All right, so we're down to 40 health out of 100. I really should eat some food. I'm in range of our main colony, so let me do that. Fish? No. We'll eat that. And there we go. Oh, did not get us all the way to 100%. Okay. So these guys have been doing a really good job over here ever since I added this corner of defense and exchanged a few of those guys at the main entrance with crossbowmen. They've been doing a really good job. Okay, yeah, I did expand our colony perimeter, I mean our safe zone when I was over there. So let's see where it put us, shall I? Yeah, let's come up here. All right, so put us out to there. Now we still have a dangerous area, so we need to expand again at least once more to get us in a much more comfortable area. That's only going to push to here. We still have this area over there, and no, there's this area over here, right here, that monsters could spawn into. All right, now these guys, I put this grass here and then I left because I wanted to block off the available spawn area for the monsters. So I didn't actually see whether or not they would continue to work, and they are. So very cool. Right, what else did I do? I added more wheat into the back. And one more field up there. And I'm going to have to leave these 3 fields here until I get more area in the back to plant wheat. Because if we open my inventory again here, we do have 2,200 wheat, but that's been pretty much steady even after adding that one more wheat field. So actually it's going to go down because I'm going to add another grindstone position. Let's see, grindstone position. Where would that be? There they are. How many grindstone workers do I have here? Where would that position be? Grinder, there it is. I only have 2. All right, so those 2 right there are the only grinders we have. Let's go ahead and add 2 more because we're not keeping up with our flower pot needs. So grindstone, there it is. We'll put 2 more of those down, 1 there and 1 here. Now I was watching another YouTuber's videos of this game, and he was saying that these meals, the berry bread meals, are not actually the greatest thing in the world. Sure, they're better than just eating bread or just eating berries, but he was saying the fish is even better. So we'll see what happens. As far as efficiency, I mean, now I think that has to do with certain colonists use tools, other ones don't. Now, what about these guys? They use stone tools, but it looks like that's it. Either no tools or stone tools. Okay. So I don't see how that could be much better. But these guys, well, what do I need to do here? Is it that? There we go. They don't use any tools. Okay. These berry farmers do not use tools. So they're at a basic, whatever their gather rate is, crafting time, they'll gather berries every 8.5 seconds, and that's it. They will not speed up. The same thing with crafting the berry meals. However, the fishermen down there are able to use tools, so they can be sped up. If I come over here, no, I don't want to remove that area. It's not going to allow me to click on it. But these guys don't use tools either, as far as I'm aware. So, yeah, they're going to grow at the same rate, whereas the fishermen do use tools. So, things to take into consideration when deciding what food to go for. So, yeah, as you may have seen, I added several more berry fields over here. I only had that line all the way down there. And, well, I had these here. Those 2 there and these 3 here, I believe. I had these beforehand. But I added all of these over in this area. I think I added 9 more berry gatherers. So to help in our efforts to get those berry meals. So we're also going to have to help them out by getting more wheat, and I added those grindstones, so that'll help them get more flour. I added 2 more of these cook stations, because that's what's used to make the bread and the bread meals. So all of that in an effort to get more of the bread meals going, because I was really super low on food, on meals, total meals, there just a few minutes ago. All right, so hopefully that'll get us going, get us keeping up with our meals. Now, our threat level, total threat level is 472. This current outpost that I'm in right now is 312 basically. And I have come to the conclusion that when you increase your threat level in any of the outposts connected to each other, you know, obviously the overall threat level will increase, but I have decided that that overall threat level does influence all of the outposts within this network. That's the only explanation I can come up with as to why all of the colonists over at our marsh also died. They should not have. There was only 7 people over there, and I had 3 slingers and 2 archers over there. That should have been more than sufficient to keep up. But they were eliminated as well. Okay, we are out of scrolls. Why are you not collecting scrolls from right there? Do I need to do that? Yes, I do. So they can only gather 2 high. They cannot gather up to the 3rd height. Okay. Good to know. The only reason they've been collecting these is because they've been coming all the way around to the back to access those. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, I added 1 more of these as well. It's all been about just trying to increase the overall speed of my colony, gaining points, gaining research, and being able to progress properly. Okay, and very, very, very soon we are going to give these people some place to live and not just out here in the fields. I know I've been saying that for a while, but I really, really do want to get that going. Okay, so these guys are stonemasons. Okay, I'm going to leave them here at this outpost. What about these? Do these need to be here, or should they be put over there on our at our dwarven colony? Thinking they should probably go to the dwarven colony. For now, we'll just leave them there. Yep, this is just crafting wheat porridge and cooked meat. That can stay. All right. So yeah, I've been crafting that jewelry, and that's done over here as well. Gold jewelry requires, where is it? A gold ingot. Single gold ingot for a gold jewelry. 90-second craft time. That's because it's using copper tools. I don't know why it's using copper tools. It should be using bronze tools. Oh. That one's not active. Right. Here we go. Bronze tools. There we go. 58.5 seconds to craft a single gold jewelry. Now, if I come over here, earthenware is 180 seconds to craft a single earthenware. What? That's more than 3 times as long to craft a single earthenware. So, that requires clay, planks, and water pot times 3. Yikes. Okay. And the only reason the earthenware is keeping up even remotely is because I've got so many of them producing it. I have 3 guys over here crafting the jewelry, right? Because this one is inactive. And if we come over here, we can see right away we have 32 earthenware and 56 gold jewelry. Now, to sell these, we're only going to get 23 points for each gold jewelry versus the 30 for the earthenware. But these things craft more than 3 times the speed. So, yeah, we're going to start focusing more on getting the gold jewelry than we are on the earthenware. Most definitely. So that's how I got that 9,000 colony points earlier. It's because these were quite high in their production. And, you know, gold jewelry did not take very long to get up to over 100 units. So we're at 750. Let's go ahead and sell 50 of these. There we go, 1,900 points. Let's go ahead and sell the earthenware. There, we'll sell the 5, we'll sell the 5, and we'll sell the 1 and 2. There we go. Almost 3,000 points there. Very cool. Now, I do need to put in, well, the clay miners. Let's go ahead and do that now. We don't have anybody available at this colony. Wow, okay. Why is that? Have people been dying? I bet you people have been dying. Okay. Now, because the monsters have been spawning in down here, coming in and killing off these defenders. And, well, the reason I'm bringing all this up is because I eliminated, shoot, I don't remember how many of these smelter positions. 18 or 17 or 18 of these things I eliminated. Maybe only 15. I think I had 17 total, and I still have 2 here. So probably 15 of these. So I had 15 colonists without jobs. And we don't have any free colonists at the moment. So, yikes. Yeah, they've been dying off. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I should have expanded that territory, but I wanted to bring you guys back before I did that. Okay, let's come down here and reactivate our clay mining positions down here. There's one there. I'm going to put one on the opposite side and a crate for them to work at. Now, I do have auto hire turned on. Let me show you that one more time. Automatic recruit on job placement. That's a check mark right there saying that it's activated. So anytime I put down a position, any job position, whether it be a defender or a worker or whatever, that job will automatically be filled. It'll automatically hire a colonist for us. Okay. Now I believe I do want to move the flax. I only have 2 flax fields here. I believe I want to move them over to the other outpost with our hemp. Probably going to leave the wheat here, but the flax I'm going to go ahead and move over there. Alright, added a few more of these bronze lock boxes. That's how we're up to 9,600, although I do need to put down a couple more. Alright, I think 2 more should do it. Where are we going to put these? I would just put them right there. There and there. That's going to put us at 10,600 total capacity on our colony points. And then that was in an effort to expand our banner safe zone out 1 more level. Okay, so I do want to reactivate this last coppersmith so that we can get the gold jewelry going a little bit faster. So come into jobs and coppersmith, right? Yes, there we go. Get that up to 4. Primitive cook is down to 2. Why is primitive cook at 2? Is this the primitive cook? Yes, it is. They're doing wheat porridge and cooked meat. That's why it's down to 2. Because I really don't want porridge being crafted. Okay. where are those other two positions? Because I would like to just pick them up. There they are. There and there. Done. Okay, a couple less things out here to deal with. So I bumped this up to 1,500. It was at 1,000. All right, because we're using more and more of these crossbow bolts. Oh, I completely forgot. We're going to consume 1,500 points by getting an outpost banner by 1. Thank you very much. Okay, and that's going to go over to the mammoth tree so that we can start crafting brass. Now that means our overall threat level is going to go up, and we're going to need more defenders everywhere, I think. Right. So it's a waiting game at this point, I believe. Unemployed -1. Okay, why do we have -1? Why? I can't think of it. Stonemason is only at 4 out of 8. Coppersmith. We need one more person to fill that coppersmith position. All right. Now that is not included in the auto recruit. Okay. If you already have work positions placed down and you reactivate it afterwards, that is not placing a new job position. All right, these guys are doing pretty good, Let's take a look here. And we can unlock our chicken meals right there. Go ahead and complete that. Done. Researcher requires paper. Okay, paper. Where's our paper mill? Who crafts paper? I don't think it would be at the roper's bench. Who crafts paper? Well, let's take a look down here. I'm pretty sure this is not. Nope, just rope. Okay. Fine, we'll have to do it this way. Science. Paper production. Paper maker's mold. Oh, that requires wrought iron. Okay, that's why. So before we can get the paper, we're going to have to establish that next outpost over there. Gotcha. But we don't need to take anything special with us because, as we've seen already, once you place down the outpost banner, it automatically connects to this network's storage. Okay. Now these guys are pretty much emptying out all of these. Yikes. These guys are going to work, which means if I head over there right now to place this next outpost, it's going to be in the dark. But I really want to get this outpost going so that we can make some progress. Hold on. Hold the phone. Science. Wrought iron, is that what it was? Wrought iron. Iron age. Iron bloom. Wrought iron requires iron bloom. Requires charcoal. That's the only thing we don't have is charcoal. Bloomery or the kiln? Which one makes charcoal? Bronze ingot and bricks. Bronze ingot and bricks. We don't need to go establish that colony. What in the world was my thinking? Okay. What we need to do is put in well, if we are going to consume iron, I guess we need to put down an iron mining position again. We do have quite a bit of stockpile, almost 5,000 iron ore. However, we're going to start making charcoal, so we're going to be burning up more firewood. That's going to consume more temperate logs, and so we'll have to keep a really close eye on that. There's straw. Interesting. Okay. So, come up here to our job blocks, and why don't we have those items? We unlock the Iron Age. It should have advanced job block crafter. That's what's going on. We don't have that down. Now our standard job block crafter is right here. So we're going to place down the advanced right there. So we hired another colonist. He's going to go to bed and come to work over here first thing tomorrow and produce bloomery with bronze and bricks, and the kiln with more bronze and brick. Okay, but we still need brass. But what did we need the brass for? I completely forgot. Oh my goodness. Bronze ingots. Bronze. Well, we need brass for the golden shield, but that can't be the only thing we need the brass for. It takes bronze. Caltrops is just iron and rope. The compass. Nope, that's just bronze, more copper. The researcher. Wrought iron, paper, and planks. Bookcases. Nope, no brass in there, no brass there. How about over here in science chests? Okay. Nope. 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 So why do we need the brass so desperately? Where is our brass? There it is. Okay, so Bronze Age is required for brass. Brass is for the alarm bell. I would like another alarm bell. That's why I want the brass so badly. And that's it. Alarm bell science just unlocks the alarm bell. There's no follow-ups behind that. If I go back to brass, it unlocks the jeweler. Unlocking the jeweler also unlocks lanterns and threat banner. Lanterns, how about that? Yes, lanterns require brass. Okay, so that's a use for the brass. Let's go back here. Threat banner. Yes, that requires brass as well. Okay, so those are the things that's going to require the brass. But we're not really desperate for those things, though, are we? I don't think so. Huh. Cannon trap? Yikes. Okay. Grenade launcher? Wow. Okay. Lots of cool things coming up fairly soon. It is pretty much dawn. Brass. Oh, for the bell. Yeah, let's go ahead and run over there, establish that colony. In order to do that, we're going to have the outpost banner down here. I'm glad I came back because I would have completely forgotten about that. Okay, we can get off of that. Yep. All right, let's get this colony going. The only thing I really want to start doing over here is just collecting the brass and the coal. Brass and coal. The coal we don't need right this second. But letting it stockpile a little bit is not a bad thing. Okay, we're almost there. We are definitely out of our original colony's range. Now, we don't need to center. There it is. Yeah, we do not need to center the banner, center the colony on that tree. We just need to have access to what's underneath that tree. So, I don't want to place it up here. I think I'll place... we do need to still be... of course I'm out of range. About 40 blocks from the center of this thing. So if I get one of these out, right? That's centered there. How about we go do something like this? A forester. Nope. It's not going to let us use any of those for a measuring tool. Okay, fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Another 5. 5. All right, so we're at 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40. Okay. Let's go ahead and go this way a little bit. I'm just thinking about how I want to do my road from the starting outpost over to this one. I definitely want to keep it down in the valley. So that's 10 blocks over. And don't forget, we're going to be expanding our safe zone. So it's definitely going to be covering more resources under that tree as we do. So I'm going to go ahead and that's only 10 blocks. I didn't want to raise my banner up very much. 5 right there. Okay, put the banner, outpost banner right there. Start new outpost. Yep, that's the right one right there. And this is going to be the zinc mine. So zinc and coal mine. There we go. Threat level of 0. Now if we yeah, banner zone shows the safe area, which includes all the way over here. So we could have bumped it out further, another 10 blocks easily. Let's find out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Absolutely, we could have gone another 10 blocks in that direction. Now, if we do that, what's it going to look like? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Just keep in mind that as soon as I have the 10,000 points, we are going to expand our safe zone again immediately. And you might be thinking, well, that's 10,000 points. That's a lot. No, no, not really. Especially now that we've got the jewelry being crafted. It's not going to take very long at all to get those 10,000 points. Yeah, that's going to be good. What we can do is if... Pick that up. Deleting the last banner of a colony will remove all NPCs and make the colony unusable. Delete. And we did not get that banner back. Unless it went into our master inventory. Okay, so I'm not happy about that. Nope, 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 nope. Didn't say anything about deleting the banner, about deleting it for good. So now I've got to go back to the main colony and see if that banner made it back, or if I have to craft a new one, costing us another 1,500 colony points and an even longer delay into expanding our safe zone. Well, that's not very nice. Looks like it is 1,800 hours in the world here. So zombies will be spawning in shortly. Yeah, so you can see the beacon on top of the mountain over there, and also one in the valley. That one in the valley is right where our road is going to go to when we start building that. Okay, actually, we could have just opened our inventory as soon as we got here. Nope, nope, it did not go into our inventory. So it deleted the Outpost banner. So please, please be aware that that's what happens. 32, sell 25. 20, we're going to sell all 20, and then we'll sell the other 7 of those, getting us 1,800 colony points. Oh, yucky. We can get 7,000 colony points if we sell all of our linen. And I think I'm going to do that. Yep, yep, yep. That'll take a few minutes to do, though. Did I reactivate all of those? Coppersmith? Yes, I did, but I didn't put any additional ones down. Do I have more coppersmith? Copper anvil right there. Let's put a couple more of those down so we're going to get more. Flip that around. More of that jewelry being crafted. I'll probably have to get more gold being mined as well. Okay, so we came back over here to get another outpost banner so we can get that zinc going. So that's right over here. We do have the points to get that, so buy that. And we'll end up back over there and progress with the outpost. Let me see. Is there anything else over here I want to get done before I head over there? Oh, look at that. Kiln. Thank you. What about the other one? Bloomery. Yes. So that's absolutely something I want to do before I head over to the other area. I'm going to place that down, flip it around, and we're going to place that there and that right there. And it did hire the additional 4 colonists for over here. Now keep in mind, we are increasing our threat level with each and every one of these colonists that we hire. Let me come over here. Yep, that's one of the biggest, baddest, meanest monsters around. I don't think he's going to make it, though. I really don't. Let's find out here, shall we? Nope, he's not going to make it. But as you can see, even with all the defense we have, they are making some significant progress towards getting inside of our base. And when we go and add the people in that outpost, I think, I could be mistaken, but I think it's going to increase the threat level here as well. it is 1 a.m. Yep, I think we're done over here. Let's get that zinc and coal being mined over there, and then we'll make progress. I think because I'm gonna have to wait for the colony points to build up, for these luxury goods to be produced, right? Oh, 7,000 points from the linen. That's right. So we only need another 3,000 points. So that should not take very long with the jewelry and the earthenware. And double check our clay here. 4,500, 200 gold, 1,700 copper ingots. At least it's keeping up. It is pretty much staying steady around 1,700. We do have bronze ingots going up in quantity there, though. The tin, however, is dropping. It was up over 700. It's down to less than 500, so that's good to see. Once that drops to 0, we're going to be producing less bronze, and as a result, less copper. All right, and then we do want to get more gold, so I'm going to place at least one more person over there mining the gold. We'll get more gold ingots being produced, and we'll get more jewelry. Okay, so let me meet you over there at the other outpost. Let's try this again, shall we? So I came all the way over here, looked down in my hotbar, and I did not have the banner. So I had to run all the way back and all the way back over here. And when I ran all the way back over there, I actually ran all the way back to the center of my colony before I realized that I could just open up my inventory as soon as I reached within range and grab the banner that way. So lots of back and forth for me. Okay, we're going to place the banner right there. Start a new outpost once again. Yes, that's correct. We're going to make this, what was it called? Zinc. Zinc and coal. Well, you know what? I think I have my caps lock on. Let's try this again. Zinc and coal mine. There we go. Zinc and coal mine. Create. And we can always rename that later, I believe. Yeah, we can edit the colony name right there if we choose to. Alright, let's do that as well, so that will start recruiting the colonists as soon as we place down a job for it. Now, we are going to have to, unfortunately, create a safe zone around our banner, because the monsters are going to come straight for the banner. Now, that I didn't think about that till just right this second. Unfortunately. Arg. So let's get this started, shall we? We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's go ahead and just do that. I have 8 beds, okay. And I suppose I'd better start with the perimeter around these things. Let's give us a little bit of walkway around that. So we'll go here. And then we'll come this way. Oops. Take that away. Right, we'll need to come up there. I'm going to come up there because it just makes me feel better. Okay. We have a couple of spaces here, so we'll start it right there. Oops. Okay. A little too far. There we go. And it is nighttime, so if we create colonists, if we hire colonists at this point, they will not, we will not incur the wrath of the monsters quite yet. All right, now, is there plenty of room? Yeah, it looks like there is plenty of room to place more beds around. right down. There we go. So threat level is at 0. Just double checking. I've been making lots of little silly mistakes lately, so yeah, better safe than sorry. All right, now let's whoops, there we go. Let's walk around and make sure that it is actually safe and no monsters can just walk right up inside here. Okay, we're good. We're good. Let's go ahead and put one there just to make me feel better about it. And yeah, why not just go and do something like that? You don't need that there, though. And that, yeah, we can leave that there. I hope you're not getting motion sick from me whipping all over the place. Good. Very good. All right. So we are actually going to have the entrance over here because, well, that is where our mine entrance is. We should, however, fill this in here and change the direction. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Down further. And what we can actually do is start from here, from this level. I think that's the coal, and that's the zinc. But anyway, we could start from this level and go straight up in that direction. In fact, why don't we just do this? Give me a moment to figure out where the ore stops in that direction. Okay. So, I got that done, finally. Here we are. This is the right underneath that tree. This is where we came down. Just change the stairs to come over a little bit, get out of the way. And, again, that's the zinc, that's the coal, that is the iron. And if we come over here, I'm started making this path. I came over here, blah, 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 digging. And I dug out this area right here. And it looks like it stops right there. So it comes over a ways, not a long ways, but a ways, right? Comes over to here. And I'll have to figure out if it's square or if it's spherical or what. But, oh, there's more here. Okay, the ground must go down over here. Looks like it might be square. Anyway. Yeah, so the iron does keep going over. That's pretty much, I'm guessing, in every single biome. The iron is at this level. Where the zinc and the coal seems to stop right there. So I'll have to clear out some headroom. Oh. Okay, Alexa decided she had to interrupt me. So yeah, the zinc and coal come to right here and stop. So I will place down, yeah, a crate right there. And a mining position. Where? There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4 to start out with. Put one here. There. There, and one, oops, right there. Let's get rid of this. And our guys should come right down this ramp, this new stairway, because, yeah, it just happened to be right here is where I placed the banner. How cool is that? And we've already had a night cycle. I've already put the defenders up to help us out, keep us safe, and they had absolutely no problem. I did go overboard a little bit because I don't know how to calculate the threat level. I really don't. We have one extra bed left, but what I did was one of each in the corners. A slinger, an archer, and a crossbowman in all 4 corners. That is our defense here. What I need to do is... Wow, oh, you must have gone up to get something to eat. Okay, that's what I need to take care of. I want to put this out of my hotbar and grab a grocer. There it is. And a tool shop from there. I'm going to grab another grocer to put up top. I don't want these guys ever doing that again. Don't walk all the way up to the top just to get your food. Bring your lunch with you, would you? And I'm going to put the tools station right over here. I don't know if it needs clearance around it or not. I've seen these guys avoid a tool station right beside them and go somewhere completely different to get their tools, and I don't know why. But yeah, now we have zinc, and we will have brass as soon as we start getting zinc into the master stockpile. Okay, these guys are all sleeping. Very good. And this outpost is good to go. All done, finished, finito. 63 jewelry, 21 earthenware. Very cool, very cool. What about iron, wrought iron? There we go. We're getting the wrought iron. There's 10 wrought iron. There is 61 iron bloom. Wow. Okay. 13 charcoal. Now, what does it take to make charcoal? If we go down to science, look at this iron age here. Charcoal requires 3 firewood. Ooh, yikes. Is that for a single piece of charcoal? I hope not, because if so, we're going to have to seriously ramp up our wood and firewood production. So have to keep a really close eye on that. Now, I do have iron tools turned off. Uh-oh. Tremendous threat. Okay, we must have unlocked the next threat level. 500 is our total world or colony threat level. So we have the next, we've opened up the next threat level. So we're gonna have to get out of here and go over to our main colony as soon as possible here. I'm gonna do that right now. These guys should be just fine on their own. I don't want to risk our main colony getting destroyed. We do have the food. We have 470 food almost. Now, I could move these positions out a little bit further, but I just didn't feel like it. So yeah, the enemies, the monsters that come in, they're going to have to come into a little bit of a maze, come down here, around that wall, and this way again in order to get into our colony. It should be more than sufficient time for our guys to take them out. All right, and let me meet you back over at our colony. We are running pretty long in this episode. And there's the sunset on our main colony here. I'm going to let this episode run just a little bit longer. You see. Yep. It's going to go a little bit over the hour because I want to watch this this night cycle, this threat cycle, because I got the achievement that made me think that we're going to get another monster. Alright, that is officially the night cycle, and they're already taking shots. So let's get up here so we can get a better view of what's going on. Yeah, if you're going to spawn right there in front of us, yep, we're going to take you out. Now, I don't know if you can see it or not. I know it is kind of dark for you guys. But they are spawning way out there on those, way out there on those hills. On those hills. Way, like ants crawling over an ant hill that's been kicked. It's kind of cool, actually. If I bring up my my banner here, as you can see, this whole area is now in the safe zone. And I should have a crossbow in my inventory, in my hotbar, sorry. I shouldn't need more than 25 rounds, because I'm just holding it as an absolute backup. Okay, there's the last big mean guy that we saw. But according to that achievement that I saw pop up, it did not look like that guy. So let's see if we do get something new or not, you know? I really hope not. That would be cool if we did, though. Let's see what the next level zombie is, or monster, sorry. This guy down here has been taken out. Okay. So yeah, I really, if you know how the threat level works without getting too overly technical, let me know. Is it a combination of the total colony threat, the 500, and the individual colony threat level, or is each, outpost only responsible for its own threat level? Because, yeah, I'm not really seeing any difference here. There's another one of those guys, but he's going to be taken out fairly quickly. It's past 2 a.m. here in Colony Survival. And everything's pretty much taken care of. Yeah, now it's past 3 a.m. So, yeah, I don't know exactly what that achievement... Maybe that achievement was just for reaching the master threat level of 500. And it doesn't actually relate to the monsters I'm going to receive. Okay, that one was taken out. I don't like the stragglers here. It's 4 a.m. I don't remember what time these guys go to bed, our defenders. But maybe that was it for the stragglers. I didn't see any notifications coming up telling me that one of my remote outposts was breached, killing off any of my citizens. Let's come over here and sell all of our jewelry and earthenware. 1, 2, and 3. Just, oh, we don't have enough to do 25 of those. We had 75 jewelry and didn't even have 25 earthenware. You almost done? That one's almost done, so we'll wait just a moment before we do that. And we do have still enough linen. If I open up my inventory here, how much flax do we have? A lot. We have a lot of flax sitting there. I bet you I have the linen limited. No, I don't. It's infinite. Okay. The hemp is limited to 100, and I have 100. The linen is infinite. But I only have a couple of these tailor stations. Okay, we'll sell that 25. Now we're at 2,800, so let's sell off our linen. Okay. Let's get up to 10,000, and then we will expand our safe zone. Almost there. There we go. 10,160 colony points. Excellent. We're down to just under 1,000 linen. Oh. So we're still dropping in copper ingots, okay? So I need to get back over there and add another person mining copper. Yep. I need to do that. Okay, let's get it done here. Colony points, banner safe zone upgraded. Aw, I thought it would have given us that drum roll thing. Okay, there we go. 55 block radius. Most excellent. Okay, so the next level is going to be 15,000 points for the next 5 block radius. And we're just going to take a peek here before I call it an episode and see, is this safe enough? Number 2. Okay, so we still have a little bit of danger zone right over here. And I could take care of that, I believe, if I just put some grass over them. All right, money. New achievement unlocked. Very cool. There you go. And I think those guys are still fine working under here. Excellent. Okay, so this is all safe again. Right, so we can pick that up. Oops, not what I meant to do. We can pick that up. That is inside. We're going to go ahead and leave this here so we know where to put our wall out to. And was that 15? I believe it was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that was 15 blocks that we have pushed. Yeah, that we have pushed our safe zone out since our last wall. So I think that's enough to go ahead and say it's time to expand our walls and give us some more room to work with inside here. That'll give us more fields for berries if we choose to, more fields for wheat. We're doing really good on our meals. 537 meals. How is it doing with yeah, look at that. 248 bread meals. 190 berry meals. So very cool. We're definitely getting enough berries for the production of bread meals. So we're lacking in the bread, I think. Maybe, possibly. Or they're just consuming it the second the bread is cooked. And that's okay too. We don't really need bread laying around. I just want to make sure that they're not eating the raw bread, that they're going straight for the bread meals. But that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you so much for following along. I really do appreciate it. Any tips, tricks, or suggestions you might have are always welcome down in the comments section below. I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whichever it might happen to be for you. And until next time, I'm the Gaming Trucker. This is Colony Survival. Bye-bye.